Hello Capricorn and welcome to my channel Tarot by Gabrielle. This is going to be a general reading for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, looking at your recent past, your current energy, and your immediate future, answering the question, what do you need to know right now in order for you to move forward in alignment with your higher self to create the life that you desire and deserve? As I do in all of my readings, I pulled the overall energy and clarified those messages as well as the overall theme for the reading, which we'll jump into in just a second, but I still have the tarot deck I'll be using, the clarification deck, and the advice deck that I'll be using to close out the reading in the extended. Any information on the extended reading or on booking a personal reading with me is in the description box below. Last thing, please remember that these are general readings. They are not here to resonate fully for everyone, and they won't resonate fully for everyone. So do please remember to take what does resonate and helps your personal situation and leave what does not. All right, Capricorn, let's jump on in. In your past energy, you have worked through your fears with the Knight of Cups in reverse. So the Knight of Cups in reverse to me is an energy of experiencing a lot of triggers, like a lot of just really heavy emotional triggering energy. And I don't necessarily know what happened, but I do feel like you were thrown into a period of having to like face your fears head on in some sort of way. Whatever that might look like to you, whether it's change that you didn't necessarily account for or like expect in a way, or I don't know, like a decision that you had to make. I don't know exactly what happened, but I do know that it was very challenging time, and I feel like it still is a very challenging time for you, Capricorn, but I feel like there's a very positive overall message associated with this reading, because in your current energy, you have faith in your dreams with the Wheel of Fortune. So this is very much like wheel is spinning in your favor, things are working out, you just don't really see how you are, or maybe you're starting to see how, but I don't feel, for the majority of you, I don't feel like you're really seeing how things are working out for you yet. Now, this have faith in your dreams card is very much about having faith, doubling down on trusting the process, on trusting that you are supported by the universe, that you're supported by something bigger than you, and that things are working out even if you're not totally sure how, because then in your immediate future, you have the end of a tough cycle approaches with the Temperance. So this feels like you're moving into some sort of cycle really closing out. And it's one with the Temperance that you've been waiting a really long time for. I feel like you've been trying to be patient. You've been trying to take steps, trusting the universe. If you are, and if you have been, then this is kind of like seeing that pay off, which is actually the other card that came out with the end of a tough cycle approaches is the card that says your hard work is paying off. So I definitely feel like you are coming to the end of something good, like coming to the end of something, moving into something good. It's a good thing, because the overall theme for the reading is infinite blessings. Infinite blessings, Capricorn. And I feel like this is long overdue, I feel like, for you guys too, because again, this feels like you've kind of been very patient regarding something, closing out some sort of cycle, moving into a new beginning of some sort. So that's just the overall energy. Let's see what's going on. Let's dive into the deeper story here. Let's start with Capricorn's past energy. Work through your fears with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Before I started this reading, I just had this very optimistic overall vibe. And I heard, be careful what you wish for because it's going to come true. Like getting really clear on what you desire so that it can come to you in a way, but making sure you're very clear that what it is that you desire aligns with your heart and your soul, because it's going to happen for you. All right, past energy for Capricorn. Work through your fears with the Knight of Cups in reverse. Past energy for Capricorn here. Ooh. Oh, goodness. Okay, 9 of Cups in reverse, 5 of Pentacles here. So, yeah, ooh, this is tough. I feel like this is one of those having to go backwards to move forward, or having to lose or let go of certain things in your life to make room for something better. Like that's what this energy very much feels like, because this is an energy of loss, of lack, feeling like you don't have what it is that you want or need. And the 9 of Cups in reverse is just an overall like negative perception or negative expectation of your reality. So I feel like this is very much kind of, I don't see how things can get better. They only seem to get worse. There's no chance that things are ever going to work out for me. Like, that's very much what this energy feels like. And I don't blame you, because I do feel like this was a very challenging time for you. But I feel like that's why you have this have faith in your dreams card, is this is very much about leaning into the faith that things are working out for you, even if you don't really see that yet. All right, let's get some more for your past energy. I feel like it's important to kind of understand, like to know what was going on in your past, to really understand where you're at right now, because this does feel like this has been like a long period for you that you've been struggling in this way. Past energy for Capricorn. A Two of Pentacles in reverse. I want to clarify this. Clarifying this Two of Pentacles in reverse. It feels important because it feels like I don't want to say that yet. Just like a imbalance in your life. Imbalance is the word. Lack of balance. Like maybe you feel like you've been working so much, but it doesn't feel like it's paying off, or you've been giving so much to a relationship, but it just doesn't feel like, it's ever amounting to anything. Okay, I didn't need to clarify. You have this Page of Swords clarification though. So it feels like it's a lot of, I don't know, just imbalance. Like feeling like you're giving so much but not getting anywhere. Like the hamster running on the wheel kind of energy. And I feel like it's important for you to know that the effort and the time and the energy that you've put in isn't a waste. Like even if a relationship failed, even if you didn't get to where you were trying to go, like that time and energy and effort wasn't lost. I don't know. I feel like someone out there needs to know that. Like it didn't go to waste. There's just a lot of disappointment in this past energy. A lot of things not being what you wanted them to be or what you hoped they would be, or getting there as fast as you thought you would. Which is common. It's understandable. But I feel like it's like the universe is saying just hold on a little longer. Like in some way, okay, past energy for Capricorn, like it's gonna pay off. That's what I feel. Ooh, the Devil. Okay. I mean, that's obviously Capricorn energy, but it's something else. The Devil with the Hangman. You gotta let go of your attachment to how things are gonna pan out, when they're gonna pan out, what it's gonna look like, because this is why it's important for you to know your energy hasn't gone to waste, is because just because things haven't worked out in your way or on your timeline or like in the way that you expected, it doesn't mean they're not working out. It just means that they're working out in a way that is different than what it is that you had in mind, which, we actually tend to create the majority of our suffering by wishing that our reality was something different than it was, thinking that it should be something different than it is, instead of trusting the process and trusting the flow of our life, which is a really hard thing to do. So I'm not blaming anyone or faulting anyone, but I do very much feel as if this is this energy of needing to let go of like your expectations almost, of how things are going to pan out, and trust that they are working out, because that's what it feels like, is they are working out. Even if you're like, I don't know how the hell things are working out, it doesn't feel like they're working out, it doesn't seem like they're working out, like they are. And you see that with have faith in your dreams with the Wheel of Fortune. So let's shift gears here. This is for Capricorn's current energy. And I feel like a lot of this past energy is the fear that like, that's what the fear that was being triggered. Fear that you're never going to get there. Fear that you're never going to have what it is that you desire. Fear that you're always going to be stuck in this energy of disappointment. And I feel like, when we've expected so much disappointment, it's going to be, or when we've experienced so much disappointment, it's going to be natural that we expect it, right? We're going to be like, well, things haven't worked out, so why the hell would they work out for me? Things often work out right when most people give up, like right after most people give up. And I've learned that if things aren't happening, it doesn't mean that they're not happening. It means that they're not happening yet. And when I'm willing to kind of shift my perspective on that, it makes it a lot easier to keep going. I don't know, it feels very like positive, but I don't know if it feels that way. Okay, I'm going to reshuffle. I know I just shuffled again, but current energy for Capricorn. Have faith in your dreams with the Wheel of Fortune. Does Capricorn need to know about their current energy? Oh, that self-doubt though. Seven of Wands in reverse, you are experiencing quite a bit of it. You're starting to doubt yourself, doubt the universe, doubt your path, doubt your capabilities. That self-doubt is creeping in. And I feel like, when self-doubt creeps in, it's the part of you that doesn't believe that you're deserving coming in and trying to have a say in what it is that you do. Because we doubt ourselves because we doubt what we deserve to experience. And I feel like this is, and I said it at the beginning, I was like, this is a time to really double down on trusting the process. That's really what this is. Now, the Seven of Wands in reverse, I feel like, is really, like, it's going to happen. It's a part of the process. If you are not experiencing self-doubt, first of all, you're probably suppressing it. And second of all, you might not be, like, how do I say this? I don't want that to come off as negative. What I'm trying to say is, even when you are, like, in alignment with what is meant for you, when you're on the right path, like, you are going to doubt yourself. It is literally part of the process. But that self-doubt doesn't have to determine your movements, your choices, your decisions, your actions. And that's when you double down on trusting yourself, on trusting that you're supported, on trusting that you're deserving. And when you double down on those things, you, in those moments, are actually manifesting what it is that you want to create. Manifestation isn't just about the affirmations and the vision boards and the meditation and visualization. Those things are wonderful tools, and I encourage them all day long, but manifestation happens in the moments of doubt. In the moments of doubt, when you choose to trust the process and trust yourself and trust that you are supported, like, that is when you are actively creating the reality that you deserve and desire. And facing doubt is going to be part of that process. And again, things usually tend to happen right before most people give up. So this is like a don't give up on yourself, kind of reading here. Don't give up on your path. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on where you're headed, because I think it's better than you think. Okay, current energy for Capricorn. Yeah, so you haven't received. Six of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Wands. You haven't received, but that's because you're in the middle of a cycle. You're literally in this cycle. I see this cycle all the time. And it's kind of hard to put into words because it's deeper than the words that I have to say about it. So basically the cycle is, I'm not getting to where I want to be, therefore I must do something different. I must change, or I must give up, or I must try something else. When a lot of times, what the universe actually looks for, and what is an absolutely necessary part of creation, co-creation, manifestation, is consistency. It's showing up for the life that you wish to create every single day in the best way that you can, over and over again, while trusting that that's going to get you to where you're trying to go eventually. And we self-sabotage when we give up or switch paths or change careers or whatever the case may be. When, just when we start to get frustrated. Now, it usually is pretty clear. when the universe is like, this isn't the right path for you. You know, if you're experiencing just blockage after blockage after blockage, and you just feel like nothing is, like you haven't grown at all, you know, because manifestation, it kind of happens in steps. And if you feel like you can't look back and say, I have made progress, then that might be time for a divine redirection. That doesn't feel like what this reading is talking about. This reading doesn't feel like you're doing the wrong thing, you need to make a change. This feels like the universe is saying you need to trust that the work that you've been putting in, whatever that looks like for you, is the right work, and you're on the right path. Yes, you're facing blockages. Yes, things feel like they're not working out, but they are, in a way that is different than you can fully understand right now. And the Nine of Wands really is kind of like the last stretch kind of energy, like in the last stretch of the cycle, the last stretch of hard times, the last stretch before something good happens. But that good can't happen unless you show up for it, even when it feels like it's not happening, which is where you create it. All right. Current energy for Capricorn, please. There you are, Queen of Pentacles, whether you're male or female. Ooh, I like this message. I like this message for you. Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Swords in reverse. It's not necessarily what you're dealing with, because you're working through a lot of anxiety, fear of the future. Am I ever going to get there? Is it ever going to happen? Am I ever going to get what I want, what I need, what I desire? And the universe is telling you with this message, like, you have nothing to worry about. You have nothing to worry about. Does that mean you're not going to worry? No, of course not. You're going to worry. You're going to have fear. You're going to have doubt. You're going to have anxiety. It's part of the process of being human. But you don't have anything to worry about. So really lean on that faith that things are better than you might be able to understand at this moment with like the perception that you currently have. Because especially when things feel like they're not working out, we tend to slip into like a more insecure place. We start to look at the reasons why we can't do it, why we're not good enough, why it's not possible. And the more energy we give to those things, the more that we're going to start to believe, oh my gosh, I can't do it. I'm never going to get there. It's not possible. But the cool thing is that, yeah, there are probably reasons why you don't think that you're not good enough, it's not possible, that you won't get there, okay? But there are just as many reasons as to why it is possible, you can get there, and you are good enough. And what you choose to focus on, especially in the moments of doubt, is going to be what you create. Something that I've been working on a lot recently is speaking to myself, and this is just like a natural, a pretty common part of healing, but it's been just a really big focus for me as of late, is speaking to myself in a way that like little me deserved to be spoken to. And this matters for the reading because in those moments of like doubt and, not trusting myself and not believing in my abilities or in what it is that I'm deserving of, the more that I can come back to this place of saying, you are deserving. Like, why wouldn't you deserve good things? You show up in the best way you know how. You have a good heart. You have good intentions. And I bring myself back to looking at it from this perspective of, instead of being like, why would something good happen to me? To say, why wouldn't something good happen to me? Why wouldn't it work out for me? And that really helps continue to push forward through those moments where it just really feels like things are just absolutely not going my way. Because just because they're not going my way doesn't mean they're not working out. It literally just means they're not going the way that I think that they should go, which is hard. And your ego hates that, okay? So you have to learn to address your reality from this place of, I can expect good things because I'm deserving of good things. I'm showing up in the best way I know how for my life. And if I make mistakes, like I do my best to learn from those mistakes and to show up better. And if you can honestly say these things, like you're doing enough and you're going in the right direction. And things are going to inevitably get better because showing up in your life with that kind of energy is only going to improve things. All right, immediate future for Capricorn. The end of a tough cycle approaches with the Temperance. What does Capricorn need to know moving forward? What does Capricorn need to know moving forward? Knight of Wands. Go all in. Go all in. That's what this is about. Knight of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Go all in. Like, committing to the life you wish to create is hard. Because typically, and this just kind of seems to be the way that things go, is that committing to the life that you want to create seems to be showing up for a life that seems very like improbable or impossible from like surface. So you tell people about your dreams, or you tell people about what you want, and everyone's like, you're crazy. But that's not a reflection of what's true. That's a reflection of their own self-doubt, things of that nature. When we double down and we choose to pursue the life that we wish to create from this place of passion and confidence and faith, like, seriously, those are the moments that it's created. So go all in. As you move forward, go all in. Trust that the hard times are coming to an end. Trust that infinite blessings are headed your way, because I definitely feel like that is what's coming through in this reading. All right, what else does Capricorn need to know moving forward? Go all in. That's what I heard. Careful what you wish for, because it's going to happen. And go all in. I feel like what that really means, okay, yeah. I feel like what that really means is make sure you're showing up for what it is that you desire, because whatever you're showing up for is going to be what you create. Careful what you wish for, because it's going to happen. Oh my gosh, wait, hang on. I just noticed something about this card. I always thought this was the sun, but I see like a crown here on this temperance card. It's almost like this prize that's always felt so far in the distance. This desire that almost like it's like you've been traveling for years and years, and it's always felt so far. It's almost like it's not so far anymore. That's what this future energy, it's not so far anymore. You start to see it. You start to understand how it's possible. Interesting. Okay. And man, has it been a journey. Capricorn, man, has it been a journey. Okay. Immediate future for Capricorn. But go all in. Double down on the process. These things sound cliche, but like, I just feel like cliches for a reason, right? All right, immediate future for Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to know moving forward? Magician. Oh my gosh. It's with the Three of Swords in reverse. It's like it all pays off. You know, the Three of Swords in reverse is an energy of kind of healing, working through pain. They're like doing the hard stuff, doing the work, basically. And all of that, even if it feels like it hasn't gotten you as far as you want to be, has been paying off this whole time in a way that you haven't been able to fully comprehend and see. And then I feel like this is like reaping the rewards of all that you've been through. That's what this feels, reaping the rewards of everything you've been through. And like, it's a result of you staying true to you, staying true to your path, like showing up in faith. It's okay that you've wavered. It's okay that you've doubted. It's okay that you've had a hard time trusting yourself. It's okay. That's part of the journey. That's part of the process. But you kept showing up. Or this is for a collective who has kept showing up, or encouragement to keep showing up, because it pays off. What else does Capricorn need to know about their future energy? Infinite blessings. What a wonderful reading for you guys. I haven't done a general reading in almost a week because I've been out of town. I needed to get caught up on personal readings, and this is just a really great reading to come back to. I don't like that. I want the intention to be set before the card comes out. Okay, What does Capricorn need to know moving forward? Or else I feel like the cards kind of come out based on whatever I'm saying. Star. This star feels like this like crown here. Follow. This sounds so cheap. Like follow the north, like following the North Star. Like keep following the guidance, following the light, following. And I feel like this is very much about like keeping your eye on the prize in a way, but also being open to whatever happens. Like keep showing up, keeping your eye on the prize, following the guidance, trusting the process, all the things we've talked about in this reading. And like you're going to get there. And this infinite blessings card like is so important for you because this isn't just, I don't feel like this is just like one thing that happens for you, Capricorn. I feel like this is finally like things start to improve. Again, it's like this, because remember back here we talked about how it felt like you were never going to get there, never going to be happy, never going to have what you want, never going to get what you need. And then it starts to feel possible again. With that crown, it's like you've been traveling, you've been on this journey, but you start to see, like, I hate to say light at the end of the tunnel because it's so overly used, but seriously, that's what this feels like. But right now, you might still kind of be in that tunnel, in that darkness, depending on where you're at in your journey. You haven't received those blessings. It feels like nothing is paying off. Like, don't give up. Keep pushing through because I feel like you're going to start to see the like rewards or like reap the benefits of that in your future as you move forward. Okay, we're going to hop on over to the extended. This is going to be the extended. So this reading was what you need to know right now. Extended is what you can do right now to ensure you're moving forward in alignment with your higher self. And I have an advice card to pull at the very end from your spiritual team. Thank you so much, Capricorn, as always, for your support of my channel. I do obviously hope that this reading helped and resonated with you in a way that you were needing today. And as always, Capricorn, I wish you nothing but love and healing on your journey moving forward. All right, bye, Capricorn.